Hi, my name is Stephanie Camarena, and this is my gender speech. I grew up in a Mexican-American household where stereotypically there is male dominance and specific gender roles, but this differed in my family. No one was told what they could or couldn't do just because of their gender. I, in fact, grew up as a tomboy, as some would call. I would play baseball with my dad, go see the old car show with him on the weekends. I saw nothing wrong with that, and neither did my parents. The only thing they implied me to do was to sit like a lady and look presentable. Other than that, they let me express myself how I wanted to. And I'm thankful for that because it taught me how to be an ally for breaking gender norms. I was always aware of the roles, like men go to work and women do the housework, although it was that way in my family only because my mom chose to be a stay-at-home mom. They taught me from a young age to be independent and not to be held down because of my gender. It wasn't until I got older that I realized society had its own ideas of how each gender should act. Towards the end of elementary school, I started to try to act more girly. I never questioned my gender, but I grew self-conscious of who I was because my sister and her friends would start calling me a tomboy. And I also mostly had guy friends growing up, and I would look at the other girls and I would want to be more like them. I started to change the way I acted, the clothes I would wear. I would tell my mom to buy me more pink clothing, even though I hated that color, just to try to fit in with what society thought it was okay to do because I was a girl. But now I wear what I want. I don't care what people think about how I dress, if it's more boyish, as they say. But now it's also just fashion. And then I speak up when I feel like I'm being underestimated for being a girl, and that's something that I wouldn't do as much when I was younger. For example, at work, I work with mostly all guys, and we carry out heavy stuff for customers, like a bag of dog food. Sometimes the customers are like, oh no, go get a guy to do it. And that's when I speak up and I politely say I'm capable of doing whatever a guy can do because I hate being underestimated. This class has definitely taught me how other people have struggled with their gender experiences. It also has taught me how to educate others about how society normalizes these gender roles. So thank you so much for teaching me that, and that is my gender experience.